back to another episode of German Custom Bricks. And today this is going to be the last one rounding out the Opel Blitz truck family. Now I know I did post a little clip on Instagram already, but this is the official YouTube video of it, so we can go into a little bit more depth and get a better look at things. So this does not include the tank wagons. Both of those two were actually done and completed as kits on their own, so we won't be reviewing those. But this is the other trucks, the 3-ton supply trucks. There's two variants, a winter camo and an Africa Corps version, as well as the troop transport, which was an early to mid-war variant on the Eastern Front, and then the Maultier, which is the half-track version of Opel Blitz in North Africa and Italy. And now they did make it to North Africa from the little bit of research that I was able to find. Not many, but there was a few that made it to North Africa, and otherwise they were in Italy, and that in the southern front sector after leading up to their withdrawal from Tunisia and North Africa altogether. So let's start this off. First off, so this is the troop transport. Now, the reason I'm bringing this one back, I already did a video earlier already, and the reason I'm bringing this one back is because the cab has been updated to the new narrower cab to give it a more realistic profile, and it does have posable steering now as well as all the other ones, and it does have the Notek nightlight on the front here, just on to the left of the grille. And this kit is pretty much what you see here. It does have the opening doors on both sides, and of course the roof comes off actually just by just moving his arms in these right positions. Same on the other side. He actually holds in place pretty good, so you can slide him back in there, and that put the roof back on, and then close the door, and there you have it. So much better profile on this one, and same with the back. Did a little change with the backboard on behind the cab as well to make that a little bit more, instead of having the plates there, and to actually have the tiles, which are a lot smoother, looks a lot nicer. So it's turned definitely a better look to it. So yes, it has the posable steering. This is on Eastern Front. I know it says it's a troop transport is what the tactical marking is here. This is the Panzer group that it belongs to. So the Panzer division that this infantry squad is attached to. Actually, I can probably put this guy. This is a general. Has a Brickmania sticker pack on it to make a general. Just got some dark tan body parts there. And of course, same stuff I showed on the last video with this. Of course, it has a license plate and tactical marking on the back, and of course the rear tailgate folds down, and of course so do the sides. They also fold over. Hey, you guys are getting a suntan. How about that? But anyway, that's pretty much it. Just makes it easier to load. If you just want to go top ways, you can go sideways, or however things go there. It's got jerry cans, 2 jerry cans on the side. Has 3 storage bins, which is a common thing on the Opel Blitz of different sizes and also slightly different locations. 2 down this side as well. And of course there's a spare tire down the middle, and it's got that cool drive shaft and that right down in there as well. So, and of course I really like this. When they came out with this part, I mean, I had to do the Opel Blitz because this was perfect for a fender on the truck. So that is the troop transport. So it's actually really, really nice truck, how that came out. So I'm just going to set that one aside, because we are now going to bring in the supply trucks, and to go with the matching kind of supply truck. Again, this is the Opel Blitz. This is a winter version, of course, and it does have, or winter camo version. It has the posable steering as well. It also has your guys get in and out of the cab just the same. It also has a pickaxe on the side of the engine cowling, which is something added. This one has specifications, weight specifications and class on the side, on the doors there, and of course it does have the box, which this kit does come with 2 crates, and a fuel drum as well. And of course you can take the box off. I'll just actually show that to you really quick. Let's pop these studs off. So now this unlike a canvas cover, you'll see it on the DAC version as well, or the Africa Core version, and that it does come off. This is actually a cardstock, and it just pops on and off. It's actually slightly glued together on one side, or actually on the front and back sides are glued together, so that way it kind of stay. And it's also printed on the inside as well. So inside and outside it is printed, and of course that's what they look like. And this was just something new, neat. I really wanted to do was to add the wire roll bars, I guess if you want to call it, or the wire cage bars to the back of the truck. So it actually gives it more of a realistic profile. So you could actually run the truck without the box on the back, and you can just run it with the wire canvas cover supports, and which is what those would be. So that's something new which I've not seen on another truck, and that's why I really wanted to do it on this Opel Blitz as well. So the DAC version is the same thing as well. So that just makes that really cool. And it does, like I say, it comes with 2 crates and a fuel drum. So you can, whether you're trying to refill a tank or whatever else, you can just do that really easy. So that's kind of what that is. And then bringing in, we've got the DAC version, which is basically exactly the same thing, and it has, of course, the posable steering. It does have the Notek light as well as a pickaxe on the other side of the hood, just the same. And of course the guys come in and out of the cab just the same. Cab comes off. The canvas cover, so to speak, which is cardstock, is the same thing, printed on the inside and out. I don't know if you can kind of see in there or not, but it's printed inside and out, and it still has the roll, or not really a roll cage, it's the wire canvas cover supports, which is what you'd see on a real truck, for instance, like in this photo right here. And there, because this comes with its cardstock, you can actually make this in a lot of different configurations, and that if you want it being just being creative like. So that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna set that on there for the moment. Well, actually no, I won't. I'll just set that off to the side here. So that is those 3, and this brings up to the final one, which is just the now new updated Maultier, which is the new half-track version. And this tablecloth isn't all the greatest, but the tracks do roll. They need a little bit of a grip on them to roll there, but it does come. This one's going to come with 2 crates as well. It's the same stuff as the other one with posable steering. It does have the Notek light, but this one's a little different because I actually got a shovel on here this time. So you can actually put a shovel on the side of the engine cowling, which is more of a realistic thing. And of course the cab is the same. They've all been changed down now to the narrow and more realistic sized cab. So much narrower than when we had to have the extra wall back there on the cab, which was a whole stud thick. And that just made the cabs too long. So it's going to come with the 2 crates. This one comes with the 2 crates. There's no minifigures with any of these sets. There are. It's going to help keep the cost down. Most of you who are collecting them already have a whole pile of minifigures already, and that's seeing some of your little armies. Destro, I'm referring to you, and that you've got a whole. I don't know how big your army is now, but I know you got tons of minifigures, and you've been putting those on your Instagram account. So they're worth checking out. And because you've got some really interesting minifig designers there. But anyway, so I just put minifigures in the cabs here so you could see just how they're sitting in there, and like with the troop transport, all the guys in the back there. And you can also put guys down the center as well. There's 8. You can seat 8 in the back, 2 in the cab. For all the cabs, or 2 in the cab. And yeah, it's just all the same kind of thing. Doors opening, the tailgate comes back, the sides flip down. This is more of a cargo because the cargo ones, well, this one doesn't have the wires on it, but this one does do the same, so it's easier to load your load your stuff on there if you want. Now, I did have one special version I did with a LEFH 18-or/40, which was a light field howitzer. And I just had that one muzzle brake that came with it, which was this one. But since then, I did that one kit. I'd come out with, and just going through, once I did the DAC variant and the winter camo variant, it's just like, you know what, I gotta take another look at this Maultier, and that's exactly what I did. So this one does have a spare tire down below too. It's got the storage boxes there, the rear license plate, and that's got the Africa Corps logo on the back, because they did do that. They did mark their vehicles. And another storage box on the other side. And of course, that's, it just has its tactical markings. And then this is for the 21st Panzer Division. That's what this logo is, this little kind of half circle there cut into a quarters. That's what that 21st Panzer is. Whereas this one, for instance, this Africa Corps one, this is with the 90th Light Infantry Division. So these ones are both of those units, divisions served in North Africa, and henceforth that's why the markings are there. Same with this one. This was for, what is it? Von Kleist. He was part of the invasion of Russia, and that's why the K is, that was specifically his unit. That and I think he wound up being commander of Army Group Center, I believe it was, and so all his vehicles have that marking on it, the K on the left front fender. So there you have it. That's pretty much the lowdown of all of these. So you can kind of get an idea of what. Let's see if I can spread that out the frame there, so you can kind of get a good solid look at all of these. And that, well, maybe not quite, because they're all kind of getting in front of each other, but there you have it. Anyway, that is the full group. And this, of course, really, this is the one where I really wanted, is to get that Maultier in there. And I just wish the what is it, the cloth or whatever had was a little bit more grippier, but it does roll. The tracks do roll, and not bad either. So next year, 2025, there will be an ambush camo design, and it's actually got a little different rearrangement on things, but it's going to look really good. So because I've already done the template for these. Same with the Maultier. The Maultier next for 2025 will actually have a flak 38 on the back deck. So different camo scheme. I think it's going to lean toward a little more ambush camo as well, for a little bit mid to late war variant, which I think you'll really like. And same with the supply truck. It was a late war kind of a 43, 44 designs. So I think you really like those. And there's also an ambulance version I'd like to do too. I did one a few years ago, and it needs to be updated with this new cab design. It's more accurate to scale, which I really like. So there you have it. That is it. Thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next time. Bye for now.